Things have gone even more intense right now. The Schumann resonance is spiking, and earthquake activity is getting very wild right now. There's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of symptoms going on. Many people are feeling a lot of symptoms, so I'm hoping you guys are doing good, feeling much better because boy oh boy, I think something big is starting to come. So when we look at our activity and whatnot, as you can see on the Schumann resonance, we got a pretty big spike. So we've been having really intense activity coming in. So it's been quite active so far in March. It's March 6th. And right before March 6th, late afternoon, we got hit with a power 40. Now, on my knowledge, of course, the second line is very interesting. That's a power 67 on amplitude 2. So as you can tell, things are quite intense right now. A lot of energy. Schumann resonance blasting right to the charts, right to the max. So things are definitely intense right now. Um, and yeah, overall things are definitely intense. So the Schumann resonance, white energy, for those who don't know, is super intense. This is the spectrogram all the way to the tippity top. Bottom is amplitude, showing how powerful these spikes are. And I've been telling people at around 24 to 28 hertz, 24 to 32 hertz, there's these little itty bitty lines that come. When you get those itty little bitty lines, that's what I'm calling them, the little dots, those are changes in frequency. Those get registered on the spectrogram. When those little subtle changes are shown, big disasters happen. Now, I'm going to get into symptoms. So, a lot of people have been having like heart palpitations lately, heart chakra activation, some call it. Um, it has been incredibly, a lot of exhaustion, bad sleep, um, maybe you're tired, wild dreams. Um, you might be really hungry, really thirsty. You might be feeling normal. Some people might be feeling normal during this time, which is interesting. And I know for a fact a lot of people will be feeling a lot of things as the days go on. Things are going to be crazy. So if you're feeling this, there's a lot of things going on right now. You're not alone. Earthquakes. Now we've been having a bunch of six plus magnitude earthquakes, and oh, what the world? How crazy! Right in Madison, Ohio, at 2.9. That's not a normal place to have an earthquake. A 4.9 in Louisiana. That is insane. Let's look at the largest. It was actually a 6. Oh, it was a 5.5, I think. We had a 6.4 here, and a 5.5 in also Alaska. Looks like it's getting closer to the shoreline. So a lot of earthquakes, if you ask me, and there really just has been a lot of earthquakes. Places that are not used to having earthquakes. Remember, there was a massive one in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. So there has definitely been quite a bit of earthquakes, and just around this area, I think it was right around here, there was a couple of doomsday fish, massive ones that were washed up on shore. When that happens, something happens. I also heard somewhere around here there was the most acidic, I don't know what they call it. It's not. I don't think it's a volcano. Something different, and it also erupted. That's crazy. That's in America, somewhere around here. So as you can see, I mean, a 5.0 in Louisiana is pretty wild, right? That we don't really get that in these areas, right? Also, like right next to Cleveland is kind of crazy, right? I've been there before. Let me tell you, a lot of earthquakes, a lot of crazy stuff, and things are definitely ramping up right now. For Space Weather Live, pretty calm. Sunspot regions, looking at them, they're going down. They are decreasing, they're cooling down, which is, if you look at these sunspots, these look pretty sizable, to be honest. So, anything could happen, but nothing as of now. We got ourselves a coronal hole on the top. That one could be a. It looks like it's breaking apart, which is quite surprising. Um, when it goes 19, I don't think there's anything. I'll just speed it up. Nothing really. Yep, looks like this all this sunspot stuff, all these bright regions where the sunspots are, those are facing us, and yeah, I think that was it. I don't think there's really much else from the sun that we might be going into solar minimum. I think the last storms we had, I think that was it. You know, that one storm we had in February, that could have been a freaking Carrington, right? The other one we had in January was a near Carrington. That was insane. So it's been a pretty wild ride. Um, there has been quite a bit of activity overall. So the Schumann resonance is definitely spiking. Intense energy and yeah, a lot of earthquakes, some pretty wild things going on, some serious symptoms. If it's hard to breathe, old traumas coming up, time to face them, time to heal them, clear them because there's a lot of things going on. It is a rough period. This is a really rough period as well. So definitely take time for yourself and ground and whatnot. Heal, ground yourself, touch a tree if it's too cold. Um, Magnesium is going to help out a lot. Cayenne pepper might be good. I don't know. Do your research on that one. But yeah, get your electrolytes in. Magnesium is going to be important when you sleep. Get some sun, get some vitamin D. Get it all in. Get those electrolytes going. Prioritize magnesium. Um, Hydration if you have to. Fasting. There's quite a bit of things that need to be done. Nervous system work is going to be overloaded. Mind's fried. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope this helps. Hope you ground yourself. Thank you all so much. See you guys next time.